Elroy Matsabi, a resident of Ruerepan in Kimberley, owns a business in his neighborhood. Matsabi says he started his business in an attempt to fend for his family. But the current power cuts threaten everything he has worked for.
The load shedding creates a backlog because you have some people that can sort things out on their own, but still if they have the easy way, they will come to you. So when load shedding hits, nothing happens. So you have 2.5 hours that you can't do anything because most of the applications is online. Most of the things that you do, you have to print. Most of the time you have to make calls because load shedding also affects your cell phone networks. So for 2 hours you can do nothing. And the most important commodity is time.
Some local businesses have resorted to using gas and generators for their entities. But these alternatives are just a temporary measure as it impacts on their profits.
They must subsidize the people with getting renewable resources because it doesn't look like they have any idea how to solve the problem. Now, I can ask a lot of questions. Where did we get electricity during the World Cup? But that won't solve their problem.
The local business forum has also concurred, saying load shedding has an enormous impact on local economy.
As far as load shedding, especially, it comes down very hard on us as small businesses and informal businesses. What government should look at is to have programs, because I just learned now from the DM that there is a program now that is recently launched, specifically aimed at how to encounter something different from load shedding. The program is there to facilitate what small businesses can do and implement. So from the government side, we want to look at programs such as solar power, battery operated machineries, as well as how to have inroads on their support in terms of this, because the small person is the one that gets hurt the most.
Deputy Minister of Small Business Development, Dipuo Peters, who was in Kimberley last week to issue vouchers to SMMEs, called on entrepreneurs to apply for the energy supply program.
Minister Stella Ndabeni-Abrams introduced what we call in the department the energy support program. That energy support program people can apply for to be able to have access to the necessary support in the energy space. Some of them apply for generators. I'm sure you would have seen at the hall there are also those who have applied for generators. But others in particular apply for gas cylinders and gas so that they can then be able to rely more on gas as opposed to relying on electricity.
Entrepreneurs like Elroy Matsabi say the small businesses in the country are facing a bleak future if they do not receive help soon. Thabiso Khadebe, SABC News, Kimberley.